Hey,
I got you. The series of the cleaning vids that we're putting on YouTube, we're here at hunt camp with some friends of ours that's done some hunting this year with us already and going to continue to do so. But we got a good specimen. It's about a 200-pound sow, and we're going to go through this. We're going to use some different tools than we've used in the field, and show you how we get these done. It's really no different than the squirrels or the deer or anything else that we've already done. Everything gets taken apart and disassembled the same way. We're going to start. We're going to have, this is just a shingler's tool. It's a hook bill that a lot of people use a gut hook for, but this is really lightweight. You can take it with you anywhere, throw it in your pack, you're ready to rock and roll. We've already made our cuts here that we've talked about previously for hanging the hogs. We're going to come in right here and go right down beside the belly all the way to the middle. Come in here, you're just going to come across and get that done. Pop the legs and go up, back to the center, likewise again. Once you get that done, you can come here with the hook, come to where your cuts are that you got it hanging from, get that done. You can also use this to go around the backs. I don't necessarily suggest doing that, but you can. If you cut that tendon, this hog falls with any animal. Deer, it doesn't matter. Water buffalo, anything. Everything's going to fall because this tendon is the only thing that's holding you in place. Now all we're going to do, just like we've done previously when we've showed everything else, is come in here and the part that holds the skin to the meat, it's just a white layer. That's the only thing you cut. If you get into the meat, it's not a big deal. You just keep going and go back to your original spot, which is that white stuff in between the hide and the meat. Go around this tendon carefully. I kind of keep my knife turned away from it. On a hog, you basically, everything's a cut every time. Sometimes you can pull the hide down like you do on a deer, but not real often. Be careful not to get inside the stomach area. Just come right on down. Stay at that white stuff. When you feel something getting tight, you want to go back to that spot and start making relief cuts. Everything that's tight needs to be cut. Come here, you're going to do the same thing. This is the odd side if you're right-handed. Once you get it started, it opens up pretty good. It's a big old healthy sow here. She's going to be fine on the grocery table. I know, just as I'm showing people how to clean animals, one of the things that they have trouble with is finding the shoulder. If you follow that line straight up, you got to get in here a little bit and just kind of angle your knife back toward the hide and see how you're sliding right down in there. Just slide right to that shoulder so you don't cut into the meat of the shoulder. Come up here, do the same thing again. Not to cut that tendon. One of the things that I tell everybody, especially with hogs, not with other animals, but with hogs, is always to wear gloves. Hogs carry certain diseases. You can look those up on the internet and find out what they are. But you can catch them. And it's not very easy to get rid of. right where that meets that hide. You got that film. A lot of times on the hog you're going to have a lot of fat, so it'll be easy to get in there and get it done. See all that fat right there? Lots of tallow. All your other stuff that you need if you're running different situations. If you do a lot of stuff at home and you want to make your own products, you can do it with this right here. You just boil it down and lye soap, right? Oh my, she's got a lot on her. This is going to be a part that some people use a butt out tool. I don't. A fillet knife works real well for me. But it's not something a lot of people enjoy, but you got to do it anyway. You got to get your finger in here and grab a hold. Right there. This is called a butt out. You just run that around in a circle. What you're doing is you're releasing that chute from the rest of the body, so it just drops down right there. Even though we got this critter hanging, anything that we're doing here can be done in the field. You're going to watch me use a sawzall and a couple of other things that you might not have out there, but if you've got any form of saw, it will work. Or a hatchet, or a machete, or anything. Right on down. Follow that shoulder line now that you've got it defined out. Come right on down the neck. She's heavy. Take that on down as far as you can. Follow that shoulder. Take that neck out right there. Now if you was going to process animal at home and you wanted to do something more, there's plenty of stew meat and other things right here that you could use. We're not going to do that today. We'll cover that at a different time. Make an incision here, the neck's free. Ooh. Give me a hand. It's right there. The light's on. That can be done with anything that you got, any saw. Okay.
Now we can check for holes.
Yep, now we can find her hole. Alright, she's pretty much ready to go ahead and start gutting. We'll bring her box.